All right. When I first thought of crocheting, I thought of it as something that lonely old women do because they're like really bored. And now I think of it as something that I can do to relax, and I can create something that I can enjoy for years later. It produces something, again, that you can use whenever you want. I've made blankets and scarves and hats for about 6 years. It's just something I really enjoy, and I think that if you guys gave it an opportunity, some of you would be surprised to find out that it's pretty fun. So I'm going to go over how to make a slip knot, how to make the chain stitch, how to turn on the row of it, and then how to tie it at the end. Now that you know what we're going to do, I will show you. I also have this to hopefully make it easier to see because I get that it's really small. So the slip knot is the first thing. You don't really need the hook for this part, but it's going to be the basis of anything you make. So what you're going to want to do is you'll take the string and you will kind of fold it in half and twist it. And then you're going to want to grab the piece that is attached to the ball of yarn. You don't want to grab this piece down here because then you have like nothing to feed to the rest of the project. Then you'll just put the hook through, and that is how you make the slip knot. So that's the first step. And do it here, this t-shirt thing, so that's easier to see. So you take it, you fold it in half, you'll twist it, and then you'll just pull it through. Yeah, like that. And so the next step is how to make a chain stitch. It's also just very straightforward. You take it and you will take the yarn and you'll wrap it over the hook like this and pull it through the loop that it's on. And when you're doing this, you want it to be consistent, like in size, because if it's really loose or really tight, it's going to make it harder to make the whatever you're making like a consistent shape. So with this, that's where I put it. Okay, you're going to pull it through, and you just grab it and pull it through, and grab it and pull it through. And it's very repetitive, but there you go. So the next step would be to do the actual crocheting. What you're going to want to do is you're going to have it like this, and it kind of looks like the braid. You're going to want to take the top loop, and you will insert the hook through it. And then once you have it inserted, you will take the yarn, put it over the needle, and pull it through. Just the first loop. You don't want to pull it through both. And then you will wrap it over again and pull it through both. And so it's, again, very repetitive. It's the same step all the way through. You put it through the loop, then through one, and then through both. Ooh. There you go. So, yeah, basically, here, let me make this a bit longer. Sorry. I know that it's like really repetitive, but it's just very straightforward. So you're going to take it and have the braid. You're going to have the first loop, and you will pull the t-shirt through, and then through both, and then put it through one on the top, and then through both. Yeah. So that is basically all you have to do for crocheting. Pretty straightforward. Then you get to make it as long as you want or as wide as you want, and once you're happy with the size, then you will cut this piece over here that is connecting it to the ball of yarn, and you will kind of make the loop wider, and this is how you tie the knot. It's very complex, but I think that you guys could probably figure it out. You will just tie a knot like you would on any piece of string. The reason for doing that, I usually double knot it, is because if you don't, you can pull it and it comes undone pretty easily. So you want to make sure that once you finish the project that you knot it so that everything that you just did isn't going to fall apart. In review, I showed you guys how to make a slip knot, how to make the chain stitch, how to turn on the row, and then how to tie it at the end. I think it's something that is actually kind of fun, and it's something that I can do when I watch TV so that I'm not just like sitting there, I'm actually making stuff. But thank you for listening.